Hello and welcome to another edition of I Play, You Sleep. Today we're playing Minecremental, another game where I mine through and find gold and other minerals. This is your gold, mine ore to earn more. That's cute. Buy miners and upgrade to earn gold faster. Okay. Track milestones and earn achievements. We can do that. Reset your progress for powerful gold multipliers. And press escape to pause and open settings. Good to know. All right. I think each rock is 1 gold. I wonder why there's no. Oh, well, there was a sound. I was wondering why there wasn't any sound, but there was a little bit. Mining some more. You know what? I am gonna check on the sound. Music. No, we can keep the music off. I just would like some background sound. Actually, it is a little awkward without music, so we'll turn it up a little. You know what? I hate the music, so we'll keep it off and I'll just fill in the empty space with my commentary. That's what you're here for anyway, isn't it? We'll hire some more NPCs. It looks like it costs about 5 or 10 per miner. So we've got 2 additional to help us out here. I know I've mentioned it before, but I really do like games that are old-timey, like old Pokemon or like Space Invaders or Snake, early 2000s games like that. I think they're just the best kind of game. Okay, we've got miners to help us out here. So far, we've got 450 gold. Achievement unlocked, novice miner. I think the little miners are super cute. I like their little helmet with their lantern, whatever you call it. This is basically the game. It's pretty relaxing, very chill. You just mine rock and hire friends to mine rock with you. That'd be a fun thing to do in real life. Get a group of friends and hit the mines and try to dig for gold or cobalts or, other cool minerals. Coal, copper. Speaking of coal, we'll increase the rate of coal ore. There we go. That's a lot faster. We love to see that. We're definitely getting a lot more now. I like the low light ambiance of this game. The red fire, the very soft maroon color, red color. And I also like that every miner has a different color on. Some are green, some are red. Reduce the time between NPC mining actions. Okay. Spawn additional ore modes in the mine. Yeah, why not? The game gets kind of hypnotic the more you stare at it, I think. You just kind of click away. If you ever need a game that is just relaxing, doesn't take too much thinking, this is a good one for sure. I wonder what else these guys do in their free time. You think they still hang out together? NPC cooldown reduce. NPC moves. We'll get him to go a little faster, I think. And we'll reduce the time between actions. Why not? I like to think that these are a close group of friends who mine for gold and maybe do other abnormal hobbies. Parasailing, skydiving. Maybe they just chill and have a book club. Okay, we're making pretty good timing here. My guy's moving pretty fast too. I think he could move a little faster, but you know, he's contributing still. You're doing a great job, guys. Okay, some more upgrades. We'll hold off for now. Actually, I think we're gonna increase our rate of coal. I wonder what it'd be like to actually mine for coal in real life. It looks like it would be pretty difficult. I think my arms would get tired after like the first 5 minutes of wielding a. Is it a pickaxe? I don't know what these are called. But anyway, I think it'd be a cool thing to experience, but I know me. Do you think that you would be good at it? Let's increase your copper. There we go. We're getting a lot more now. We're already in the 2000s, 3000s. Awesome. And they're popping up more and more. Let's see what else we can upgrade. Yeah, we'll add some more friends, some more miners to help us out. Yeah, there we go. That's a good group of guys. And we're regaining that money tenfold. It's only been a few minutes and we've already made quite a few upgrades. That's pretty cool. And we've earned a lot of gold so far. I wonder what the plan is with the gold after we hire enough guys and upgrade all our tools. NPC move speed, increase walking speed, yeah. What would you do with all that gold? I think I would buy a houseboat. I've always wanted to live on the water, go sailing. I have no idea how to sail, but I would learn. I would pay for lessons with the gold as well. You think we should start going to the gym and train for coal mining, gold mining? Is that an elusive field anymore? I don't know. Is there even any more gold to mine? NPC cooldown. Let's see. Increase mining damage. Okay, so that way they can get through faster. Yeah, we're making really, really good progress. Like I said, the more you stare at it, the more mesmerizing it becomes. Just everyone moving so efficiently, so quickly. They're kind of like little ants. You ever had an ant farm before? That's what it reminds me of, how efficient these guys are. How strong they are too. Again, I would love to try, but right now I don't think I'd be able to very well. Uh, iron. I do want to get some iron, but we'll make them faster before we spend that much. That way we'll recoup our losses faster. They get awfully close to those flames. I wonder how fire resistant their uniforms are. I know everybody says this, but I think with the gold I would also travel a lot. I think I would. Now we can go iron and higher. More MCCs. Sorry, I lost my thought. I would travel some more and I would go to I would want to go to like Paris and Italy and things like that too, but I think I'd want to go to like the Netherlands and Denmark, Amsterdam. I know those are also pretty popular places, but and if I go to Paris, I would want to go to not if I go to France, I wouldn't want to go to Paris. I think I'd want to go to a small province or something where there's lots of fields, lots of forest and flowers and maybe some old timey castles. Have you ever thought about where you would go if you had infinite amount of gold/money? What would be your biggest dream, do you think? Like what have you dreamt about? Personally, I just want like, you know, a decent sized home, a houseboat, like I said. I think I would take a houseboat over a home for sure. And then I would just sail across the sea. We are getting a lot more efficient now. I hope once they're done, these guys take a well deserved break. I'll buy lunch. I wonder how fast we can make them. They're already moving pretty quick, but I just kind of imagine them zoom, zoom, zoom in, you know? Um, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at upgrades. Fire, finally. And next, we're gonna hire some more. There we go, miners. Okay. There we go. Starting our little ragtag team of miners. Doing a great job so far. Making lots of progress. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of my guy. I gotta keep my arrow on him because he blends in with everybody. Making a lot of really good progress, actually. Everyone's moving pretty quickly, and I think we'll hire even more and contribute to our little ant farm here. Achievement unlocked, pocket change. Yeah, $130,000, 130,000 gold is definitely pocket change, and to some people, I guess. I like that each rock is worth something, even if it's not particularly shiny or if it doesn't show that it has something in it. Okay. And yeah, I think next time we'll increase the silver, but we have to get to 1,000,000 gold pieces, which, we're almost halfway there already, so I'm sure we'll get there in no time. All right, and we reached the halfway mark. Just keep mining away. A nice, easy game to get away from everything. Not too much to focus on. It's not difficult. There's no monsters that try to get you or attack you. It's just mining. Just mining for minerals with your pals. And we are already almost to 1,000,000, which is pretty impressive for just a minute or so. All my guys are working hard. It's a proud team we have. Strong, hardworking. We are almost there to our goal. Just another few seconds. And there we go. Now we can increase the spawn of silver, which are worth a lot more. Those numbers are going up pretty quickly already. We're already at 500,000. So adding that silver was definitely helpful. And just like that, we're over 1,000,000 already. So we'll add some more of our crew. We're at level 24 out of 200, which I'm excited to see what 200 looks like. A lot of hardworking guys bumbling about. They kind of look like minions with their hard hats and with their goggles. Their not their goggle, their light that's over their forehead. NPC move, NPC cooldown. Yeah. That way they'll move faster. It's like I move faster as well, so that's good. That way I'm not slacking. Reduce time between NPC mining actions. Really getting a fast pace here. The faster it goes and the more we add, it gets more interesting to watch. Spawn additional nodes. I feel like if they were minions, they'd be like mining to the center of the earth or something. Some kind of harebrained scheme to take over the earth. Oh, not minions. We're mining for the sake of mining. Increase mining damage, so they'll get through the rocks a lot faster, and I think that's good for now. Well, it's mostly what we can afford for now. Okay, and let's see, should I save up? Yeah, we'll wait. There we go, increase the silver. Things are really, really speeding up now. It's only been a few seconds when we're already almost at 2,000,000. And there we go, 2,000,000. Now I think we'll save up. I think the next goal is 3 or 4,000,000. I can't remember. I think 4. We'll wait till 4. Just hacking away. And there we go. Now we can increase the silver. It's kind of relaxing without the background music. Usually I like to keep the music on, but the one that came with this was just a little too fast. Maybe a little too EDM for my liking. very techno, I think. I don't really remember how it sounded. I just remember how much I didn't like it. Wow, we are really making progress now. We are already at 5 million. Let's see. We can afford more workers, but I think we'll save to upgrade the tools or the speeds or the other things we mine. Prestige. Here, since they're making pretty good progress in that corner already. And then we'll get to this clump. And then we'll head over to this clump. We are already almost at 12 million. We're making great progress. I know I keep saying that, but we are. I'm proud of my crew. I think this is what it feels like to be in an ant farm. I know I said that it looks like one already, but I think we're experiencing it. Everyone working together, working quickly, working strongly, making all kinds of progress. I don't know if you've ever had a fire ant farm, but they're pretty fascinating to watch. Just like this is. We're just gonna keep mining along. I don't really know what my next goal is, but we'll just keep on going until it feels right. There was the goal. 34 million is what it said. We are almost there. Send my guy to take care of the clumps that no one's really working on. Everyone's kind of working on their own pile. So we'll pay attention and go around where we're needed. We are. There we go. Gold increases spawn rate of gold ore. Achievement unlocked. Apprentice miner. We've earned about 48 million gold already. We'll upgrade, add some more NPCs. And what's our next goal? We have a few goals to hit, actually. We'll see how fast we can get everything going. They are building up probably quite the appetite. I wonder where they'll go for lunch afterward. I already said my treat, but what do miners enjoy eating? Probably something hearty. Keep up that protein. And there we go at 30 million. See where that leaves us. We can, there we go. Move speed. Now we're cooking with fire. Oh, they are really moving. I doubt it, but I wonder if it's even physically possible to mine this fast. Even for the tough guys. Somehow we have almost spawned as much NPCs miners as there are rock. We're getting pretty close to even. All right, we are at 43 million now, 44. We are very close to another upgrade. All right, and we are at 50 million. We'll clear our little path here and then we'll check and see where we are. There we go. We can hire NPCs. Let's see. Increase gold spawn. Yeah. And we'll add miners. So at this rate, about every minute we are getting about 50 million gold. Which I wish every minute in real life I was getting 50 million gold. I don't even know what I would do with all of that. My dreams are simple, easy. Probably do the cliche thing and take care of my friends, take care of my family, donate. All I want is my little houseboat. Hire some more miners. We are level 33 out of 200. Man, oh man. That is a lot of miners. I hope they're being careful. Would hate to take the wrong swing. I know they're wearing helmets, but let's see. I think one of the next goals is more ore nodes. It's very easy to get lost in this game. There's a lot going on visually, lots of movement. Okay, now we'll add more nodes. Right, and we are at 12 million, 13 million already, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's like every second we are making $1 million. Some people actually exist like that. Can you believe it? Those 1% rich guys. All right. 13.5, 15. Hired more NPCs. We're on level 35 now, I believe. I like that the screen kind of bounces with the movements. You know, like their mining shakes the camera. I don't know if it was doing that the whole time, but I just noticed it. It's a pretty neat thing to add as a detail. This game doesn't really need a lot of details, so when you notice them, it's pretty interesting. I always wonder when I see little things like that, what made the designer decide to input that into the game design. Just for fun, you know? What made them even think of it? Yeah, reduce time between C, and we will add more miners. I think we'll reach 102 million as our next goal and increase the rate of gold. Trying to think what else this reminds me of. I know I keep saying games like Space Invaders, but it's true. I don't know if you've ever reached hard mode in Space Invaders, but it's very chaotic like this. Ooh, I almost lost track of my guy again. There he is. Working in the corner. A good leader leads by example. And that is what he is doing. We are at 65 million now. A little more than halfway, I think. It's a very calming game to play, but visually it's very, I think I already used the word chaotic, but that's the best way to describe it. It's very chaotic. Right, and there we go. Increase the rate of gold. And yeah, that was great. Now it's like every second it's 2 million. We need 18 million to reach our next group of workers. And there we go. Next round of guys hired. All right, and we are already at 25 million again. So we're cooking even faster. And now we are at 50 million again. And we'll hire some more workers and even more workers. And now we are at level 39 out of 200. Man, it's already so many people on here, and we're not even halfway to the 200 mark. Oh wow, I blinked and we're already at 35 million. It's a nice repetitive game. Mine, upgrade, mine, upgrade. Oh, I lost my guy again. There he is. It's very easy to lose track of him. We'll upgrade more workers and even more workers and even more. So now we are at level 42 out of 200. And we are... Man, are those numbers going up quickly? So far, we've made $560 million. Gold pieces. 567 million. I'm not sure what the currency exchange is. Sure, it's getting hot down there. All those bodies, everyone working. The only thing lighting the way is fire and the lamps on their head, which I'm sure are hot as well. I can't imagine how stuffy it might feel there. Still at over 1 million per second, it is definitely worth it. Sees more NPCs. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is thundering where I am. It's very loud. I can hear it through my headphones. Okay, and we are at 50 million. And now we're at 70 million. Man, these guys are moving. They are some hard workers if I've ever seen any. Right now we're at 95 million. And now we're at 100 million. I can't believe we haven't even made it to 1 billion yet. I'm sure if we didn't continuously upgrade, we would have probably gotten there by now, but gotta spend money to make money, you know? That's only mostly true. Don't spend money you don't have. I think this is the highest we've ever saved. We are at 150 million now. We are just gonna keep going and going until it feels right. And then we'll check on what upgrades we have available. I'm sure there's a good handful right now, but the more we save, the better the upgrade. Okay. Might as well add some more workers. We'll make up the loss in no time, I'm sure. And then we'll hire more workers. I can't remember what level I'm on. I think it was like 45, 47, something like that. Everyone works pretty well in a team. They're very well spread out, taking over clumps that aren't being worked on. It is not a mystery how they're able to collect so much. They're very efficient. And just like that, we are over 100 million again. Was that shadow always there? I don't remember it. Maybe I was too busy watching all the workers to notice all the shades. Well, they are spawning up very quickly. Oh my gosh. It's kind of getting hard to keep up with how fast the nodes are spawning. Dare I say, we're gonna need more workers. We are almost at 200 million. And now we are at 200 million. Looks like they're slowly but surely getting caught up. Let's take care of that cluster over here. That was getting overwhelming for a second there. I'll go over here to this cluster. Oh, making some progress. And then we'll go over to this cluster. Over in the corner here. It almost looks like They're swinging at each other. Okay, and then we'll go down over here. Wow, we are already almost at 300 million. And there we go, over 300 million. We'll keep following our pattern of going to the biggest cluster. I think that seems to be working out pretty well. Lets us contribute as equally as everybody else because I can't move unless I click it. Right, and now we are at almost, there we go, 350 million. I am curious though, if you had an infinite amount of money, is there anything special you'd do with it? Would you want to live extravagantly or would you live simply like I dream to? Would you buy a mansion? Would you move to a different country? Let me know in the comments. We are very close to our goal of 420 million. We'll get there in less than 10 seconds, I predict. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, an increased spawn rate of 10. Wow. And now we are, let's see, our next goal, I think it was 840 million. 150 to level up in our next group of workers. We'll get there in about a minute or so. In the meantime, we'll keep swinging along. All right, we reached our goal of 150, but I think we're going to want to add some more, so we'll keep going. Okay, and let's see. Maxed out on some of them, which is good. Okay, and 300 million. And almost to 400. We'll keep working on this cluster over here. And there we go at 400 million. And same like always, we'll just keep going till it feels right. Till the vibes are there, you know? Okay, we'll work on this cluster with these guys. And we'll finish this little area before we go over here. There we go. Oh, and we're already almost at 550. Okay, and we'll work on this cluster in the corner here. And that'll bring us to 600 million. I want to try to level up to 50 before we end our session here today. So I'm trying to get as much as possible in one round so we can achieve that goal and say our goodbyes. And I think, yay, we reached our goal. All right, well, I think this is a good place to end. I hope this was relaxing for you and you were able to find enough comfort to drift to sleep. Thank you again for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.